At 18, Aisha still slept on a thin mattress beside her youngest brother. She shared clothes, shared food, shared silence. She was the only girl among 4 boys, raised in a house where sons were hope and daughters were leverage. Her brothers were allowed to fail loudly. Aisha was trained to endure quietly. Her mother liked to remind her, "You are strong. Girls like you are built to sacrifice." Aisha never knew sacrifice would come this early. The proposal arrived disguised as a miracle. A widower. A billionaire. A man whose name alone could change the destiny of an entire family. When her parents called her into the living room, the mood was strange, heavy, rehearsed. Her father couldn't meet her eyes. Her mother smiled too much. "He wants to marry you," her mother said. Aisha blinked. Once. Twice. She waited for laughter. None came. "He lost his wife years ago," her father added. "He wants a young, decent girl. A virgin." The word landed like a slap. Aisha's chest tightened. "I'm 18, she whispered. "I want to go to school." Her mother's smile faded. "School doesn't feed families," she said. "This marriage will change our lives." Aisha cried. Begged. Locked herself in the bathroom. Refused to eat. But every tear was met with the same answer. "You don't have a choice." And because she lived under their roof, because obedience had been woven into her bones, because saying no had never protected her before, Aisha was married. The wedding was expensive but quiet. No joy. No excitement. Just gold, cameras, and congratulatory smiles that felt misplaced. Aisha felt like a guest watching someone else's life begin. Her husband was older, much older, but not unkind. That unsettled her. He spoke gently. Rarely raised his voice. Treated her with respect that felt undeserved, uncomfortable. Kindness did not erase the truth. She did not choose him. The mansion was beautiful, but beauty without belonging is just decoration. The silence swallowed her. At night, she cried into pillows so the walls wouldn't hear. She tried to leave in the first year. Packed a small bag. Dialed her mother's number with shaking hands. "I want to come home," Aisha pleaded. Her mother laughed softly. "Home where? Do you know how many people would kill for your life?" That was the moment Aisha understood. She hadn't been married off. She had been traded. She stopped calling. Her husband noticed the change, the way her eyes dulled, the way she withdrew. One night, as they sat across from each other in a dining room big enough for 20 people, he asked quietly, "Do you regret marrying me?" Aisha froze. Then she nodded. Yes. The honesty shocked them both. He didn't shout. Didn't scold her. He simply nodded. "I thought so," he said. From that day, something shifted. He stopped trying to earn gratitude. Stopped assuming happiness. He gave her space, real space. Allowed her silence. Let her exist without expectation. When Aisha got pregnant, fear wrapped around her heart. But motherhood grounded her. When she gave birth to twins, a boy and a girl, something softened in her husband. The man who controlled empires sat quietly beside the crib, watching tiny chests rise and fall. "I married you because I was afraid of being alone," he admitted one night. "Not because I wanted to cage you." It wasn't romantic. But it was honest. Aisha didn't fall in love suddenly. She resisted it. But love has a way of growing in spaces where respect lives. She noticed the way he listened. How he never forced affection. How he never reminded her of money. How he treated her dreams like they mattered. One evening, she gathered courage. "I want to go back to school," she said. "What do you want to study?" he asked. "Law." He nodded. Then you will. That moment changed everything. School gave Aisha something marriage hadn't: identity. She studied hard. Failed exams. Passed harder ones. Found her voice in classrooms. Built confidence outside her husband's shadow. Somewhere between lectures and late nights, she realized the truth she'd been avoiding. She had fallen in love. Not because of wealth. Not because of comfort. But because he returned her choice. Before graduation, Aisha did one final thing. She opened a business for her parents. Stocked it fully. Signed everything over. "This is the last thing I will ever do for you," she said calmly. Her mother cried. Aisha didn't. She walked away without hatred. Just clarity. Years passed. Aisha graduated law school. Became a lawyer. Built a name independent of her husband. Her children grew up in a home where respect wasn't demanded, it was modeled. Her marriage didn't begin with love. But it ended with partnership. One day, someone asked her if forced marriages could ever end well. Aisha smiled softly. "No," she said. "But people can change when choice is finally returned." And that was the ending nobody expected. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and share. Also follow for more interesting stories.